into town as the sun went low. Dust on his duster, eyes full of woe. No badge on his chest, no oath to the crown, just a list of names and a stare that could drown. They say he once wore a soldier's blue till the war turned gray and the blood ran through. Now he hunts for gold and the echo of wrong, with a hand on his iron and a heart long gone. Wanted dead or alive, the posters writ on the walls of saloons and the jailhouse shit. He brings them in cold or he leaves them to rot with a hangman's rope or a six-shot plot. No mercy, no prayers, just dust and fate. He rides alone, always one day too late. They fear his name, they curse his ride. The bounty hunter, dead or alive. He got black-eyed Bill in Santa Fe, put a bullet through his hide as he tried to pray. Dragged him back by his boots in the rain, with a grin that showed no love or pain. In Wichita Falls, he kissed a girl, left her crying in a lonesome world. He said, can't love nothing that I can't keep, then rode off like a ghost through the canyon deep. Wanted dead or alive, the law don't care, long as the money makes it there. He don't look back and he don't ask why, he just loads up his coat and lets it fly. No mercy, no prayers, just dust and fate. He rides alone with the devil's weight. Whispers follow where he rides. The bounty hunter, dead or alive. They say he once was a preacher's son, till the war took his soul and left him none. Now he answers only to the price of sin and the sound of the wind calling out again. Wanted dead or alive, and maybe he is part man, part myth, part vengeance and hiss. He'll die one day with his boots still on, under a sky where the guilty are gone. No mercy, no tombstone carved in pride, just a tale folks whisper when the stars collide, of a lone dark rider, cold as the tide. The bounty hunter, dead or alive. They say the sun don't blink in Dead Man's Canyon, and neither do I when the moment's tight. Clock strikes noon, hearts start abandoned. Sweat hits the dust, bets placed on a fight. I don't fan the hammer, I don't talk big, I just smile like I already won. By the time you think about pulling the trigger, you're staring straight down at the sun. I don't rush the hand, I let time confess. She leans my way when I'm under duress. I got the fastest draw in the West, baby don't blink now. Steel sings first when the silence shouts. I don't pull early, I pull what's right. One breath gone, one hell of a night. Yeah, the fastest draw in the West. Make no mistake, I don't need luck, luck knows when to wait. Saloon girls grin when the cards go cold. Whiskey burns sweet when the danger's near. She said, cowboy, is it true what they told? I said, depends what you wanna hear. My hand stays low, my mind stays loose. I flirt with fate like an old-time friend. Some men pray, some men freeze. Me, I just let it end. I don't chase the draw, I let it ride. Speed ain't fast, it's feeling alive. I got the fastest draw in the West. Heart beats once before you flinch. It's already done, I don't fight loud, I fight clean. Like a bad idea wrapped in a dream. Yeah, the fastest draw in the West, straight and true. By the time you think move, I already moved. I've kissed the barrel, I've danced with doom. Learned real quick how time cheats you. If death's got plans, I'll make him guess who's drawing next and who's confessing. Son, it ain't the speed of the hand, it's how calm it stays when the world holds its breath. Settles and the echoes rest, they'll still whisper my name in the West. hangs low in the silver sun. Footsteps echo and the streets don't run. Saloon doors sway like a breath held tight. Shadows stretch long in the waiting light. He lit a smoke with a trembling hand. Pinned on his star, made his final stand. They say once sang, they say once prayed, but he buried both on the day he stayed. It's 1 minute to high noon in an old tombstone where the ghosts wear hats and the wind walks alone. The clock don't tick but the heart sure pounds when fate draws lines on battlegrounds. He came for just two. 1 minute to high noon. The outlaw waits by the blacksmith gate. Smile like death and eyes like hate. He's got a grudge and a rusted gun and a bullet for a badge that wronged someone. The preacher stands with a Bible tied, muttering words that fade in the light. Kids peek out through broken glass, history breathing through every crack. It's 1 minute to high noon in old tombstone where the brave don't blink and the damned don't moan, where legends fall in the blink of an eye and no one gets to say goodbye. The world stops spinning when fate's in bloom. Slow, he thinks of a girl he used to know. One kiss, one night, one promise made. Now it's all dust in the heat and shade. 1 minute to high noon, time don't lie. Tombstone souls neath an Arizona sky. A shot rings out, then silence grows, and another name the cold wind knows. He walked in right, but met his doom. At 1 minute to high noon, boot prints fade where they once stood tall on that long dry street where heroes fall. Now just a whisper, a lonesome tune of a man in a minute to high noon. rattlesnakes preach and the shadows bite. Mama said, boy, you got bad intentions. I said, maybe, but I aim 'em right. Boot heels talk louder than promises. Cards get dealt by a loaded hand. If luck's a lady, she's been eyeing me, but she won't stay, she just lets me stand. I don't pray for mercy, I don't beg for gold, I just ride that line where the night runs cold. Yeah, I got dust on my boots and fire in my veins, double barrel grin, yeah, I like my danger strange. I don't shoot for love, but I hit it just the same. If the west goes down, I'll be going up in flames. Sing it loud, for the lost, the free. Wild hearts that are free. Wild hearts don't rust, they just refuse to bleed. Saloon door swing like a wink and a warning. Whiskey talk slick when the truth won't stay. She said, cowboy, you ride till the morning. I said, darling, I ride whichever way. I gamble with smiles, I bet on desire. Stack the deck when the stakes feel right. I don't steal hearts, I just borrow the fire and return it harder. By the end of the night, I don't need directions, I don't need a sign. I can smell tomorrow on a midnight line. Yeah, I got dust on my boots and fire in my veins, spurs that sing sweet when they're tapping on chains. I don't chase the crown, I just reign where I stand. If the devil wants me, he can take my hand. Sing it loud, for the bruised, the free. Bad day, like a good one undefeated. A bad day living beats a good one on your knees. I've been kissed by love and slapped by fate. Learn real fast which doors won't wait. If sin's a game, I play it fair. All in, no fear, shirt half there. I ain't saying I'm trouble, I'm just saying trouble knows my name. On my boots and thunder in my chest, laughing at the past, riding hard at what's next. I don't live forever, hell, I live it loud. Raise one for the rebels, raise two for the crowd. Sing it loud, let the whole world see the Wild West ain't gone. It's still living in me. Sunset bleeds, but the night don't win. As long as there's a road, I'm riding it again. Sun beats down on the dusty town, whispers in the wind, silent and profound. A shadow lurks where no one dares to go, the ghost of a gunslinger riding slow. Echoes of a duel long past, six-shooter silence shadows cast. High noon strikes, the air is thick, a spectral face cold and slick. He's the ghost of high noon, haunted by the past, a bounty on his head, but he's free at last. Drawn in the moonlight, gunslinger's fate, a spectral warrior sealed by fate. Ghost of gunslinger in the dying sun, his story's written but it's not done. Spectre in the street with a hollow stare, seeking redemption, lost in despair. Dueling with shadows beneath a blazing sky, a restless spirit never saying goodbye. Echoes of a duel long past, six-shooter silence shadows cast. High noon strikes, the air is thick, a spectral face cold and slick. He's the ghost of high noon, haunted by the past, a bounty on his head, but he's free at last. Drawn in the moonlight, gunslinger's fate, a spectral warrior sealed by fate. Ghost of gunslinger in the dying sun, his story's written but it's not done. In the shadows he waits for the call, a bounty hunter or the angels fall. His spirit roams through time and space, chasing justice, leaving no trace. So when the clock strikes high noon and the silence falls, remember the ghost who answered the calls. A legend born in the ghostly gloom, the gunslinger's spirit forever in the tomb.
Out past the canyon where the coyotes cry, where the moon rides high in a blood-red sky. There's a cross made of driftwood and a name carved deep, where the six-gun saints go down to sleep. Blueprints fade in the desert dust, cold wind howling like a broken trust. They say he rode in with fire in his eyes, but even fire burns out when a legend dies. Welcome to the Gunslingers Graveyard, son, where the west winds whisper of the deeds they done. No prayers, no flowers, just dust and bone. You live by the iron, you die alone. Ghosts ride at midnight with hearts gone hard, carved into time at the Gunslingers Graveyard. He had 10 notches on his walnut grip, and a black-eyed horse with a blood-stained lip, a soul stitched up with sin and scars, chased by the devil and 1,000 stars. He shot for the poor and he shot for the pay, left lawmen bleeding in the light of day. But every fast draw meets a faster end, his last breath lost to the desert wind. Welcome to the Gunslingers Graveyard, son, where the buzzards circle round the setting sun. No songs, no sermons, just gun smoke and fade. You ride with the reaper, you'll meet your date. Gone but not forgotten in the bone dry yard, another name etched in the Gunslingers Graveyard. A lonesome tune drifts from a rusted harp, played by the wind through the mesquite dark. And if you stand quiet, you might still hear the echo of boots and the sound of